You ready, my friend?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Are you going to do the intro?
What?
Say hello to the people. Welcome to Sunday Sessions. Get it right this time. Sunday, say it.
Today,
Yeah.
we're gonna do Cyprus way shish kebab.
Yeah, we need to do the introduction first.
Hello,
Hello, my name's Kamil. Go on. Hello.
Hasan, leave me alone.
Hello, but you have to tell them.
They know me.
Yeah, but I have to do it every video. You have to do it. Hello, my name's Kamil. I'm back. Welcome to Sunday Sessions. Go.
Hello, everyone. Today is a very lovely day, sunny day,
Yeah.
and we try to cook shish kebab, Cyprus style shish kebab. We try to cook today. Anyway, my name is Kamil Semay, and Hasan Semay is my son.
And welcome to.
Welcome to Sunday Session.
Right, so today we are making lamb shish, Cyprus style. I've wrote Kamil in to prep the meat, something that we've done almost every Sunday. Yeah, that means çok in Turkish, lots.
Long,
So I want normal shish, I don't want çöp shish.
normal shish.
Yeah, not çöp shish, normal shish.
All right.
Tamam. So I've got this.
You want to go in pita bread or you want to eat on the plate?
We're going pita bread, I don't want çöp shish.
If it's a chop shish, you want to cook it. You want to make it on.
I don't want çöp shish.
Okay.
Thank you. So we've bought this beautiful lamb shoulder from Turner and George. This is half a lamb shoulder, weighs about 1 kilo. Kamil is going to cut it. I'm going to marinate it. Then we're going to cook it and do a little simple garnish into a bit of bread. Bog standard stuff.
Okay. Can I start now?
Please.
All right. No. Looking for fat. This what I'm gonna get. This what here to put meat.
Right, so
Take them.
the lamb shoulder we've got is quite lean. What Dad's trying to do is break the meat down so that each piece either has a little bit of fat or we're going to add
Yeah.
a piece of fat to the skewer in order to create smoke and make flavour. What do you prefer, Cam? Chicken or lamb?
Lamb.
You prefer lamb?
Of course.
Why are you cutting it at an angle?
Angle. We're cutting it like a grain. You know.
Against the grain.
Against the grain. Then when it goes to shish,
sticks
it
to
will
the-
stick. Yes.
Solid point number one.
Because I'm a cutter as well. Same time I'm a cutter.
They're called butchers.
I do.
They're called butchers.
No butchers. I'm a cutter.
What cutter?
Woman wear.
Oh, you mean like cutting?
Yeah.
My dad works in the rag trade, and the term cutter is the person that cuts out
all
the-
Roma original skirt.
My dad makes female fashion
Yeah.
and has done for 30 years,
No, 36 years.
36 years. Right, so our marinate's going to be very basic today.
Yeah.
We're just going to go, it's very similar to the chicken marinade actually. I'm doing pul biber, which is Turkish chili flakes, also known as Aleppo chili, and then kırmızı toz biber, which is the Turkish equivalent of paprika. I've gone for the sweeter stuff. We're just going to mince a couple cloves of garlic, some olive oil, and go. So while he does that, I'll start grating some garlic, right?
Ne, garlic is the meat.
I'm putting garlic on it. Just trust me.
Sen garlic yapıyorsun ya.
So I'm going to go with 3 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to grate on the microplane.
This is nice meat.
It's from
Where?
Turner and George.
What they call?
Turner and George, the place that I get the meat from for Christmas. So let's start with 3. I've got a microplane. I'm just going to do it onto the board and then we'll massage it through after. The reason I'm doing this on a microplane is because we don't really marinate meat at my house overnight. We do like,
As we cook.
yeah, as we cook kind of vibe. So the smaller the garlic is now, the more flavour it's gonna bring out, right?
I'll be careful this time to knock up my finger. This cutting, this knife is very sharp.
Right, so today we're cooking on the Joy stove. Shout out Lord Logs. It's just like a little portable barbecue that you can take on picnics and stuff, and I find that it fits shish really well. So I've just got full control, don't have to move back and forth. It's like relaxed outdoor cooking. I recommend that you all go buy one. It's about 50 quid.
And that one 50 quid?
Yeah. It's good though, isn't it?
Oh, very good.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. It's great for like, it comes with different attachments. You can put pans and pots on it. They're made in the Philippines out of really good metal. And for when you're making barbecue for 4 people, instead of lighting the big boy or the drumbarbecue, it's just easier to light the small one and let it go tick over. You done?
You can even put it in the middle of the table there and sit all together.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Make like self-service.
What?
Self-service. You can
Oh,
cook
self-service. All right, so Kamil's queued up the meat. How big would you say that is? 3 inches?
them. No 3 inches, bro.
2 inches?
1.5 inch.
1.5 inch cubes, right? 4 cloves of garlic. Half a tablespoon of pul biber. Half a tablespoon of kırmızı toz biber. This is the paprika. The other one's a chili flake. Like that. And then I've got some nice olive oil. Now in Cyprus we use olive oil made from black olives, and I'd say a really good Italian olive oil will give you that same the same notes. Yeah, go on. So you're just going to massage it in. If you wanted to marinate this overnight, it'd get better, but we often just do like barbecue Sundays on the fly, go to the butcher's, buy the meat, light the barbecue, marinate the meat onto skewers, and that time that you've had waiting for the charcoal to come down to temperature and stuff is enough to marinate the meat, right? I'm gonna do something that my dad really isn't gonna enjoy.
What?
I'm gonna brush it with some butter as we cook it.
This one?
Yes.
Butter, not my taste.
Not his thing, but it makes things better. Yeah, so we're just gonna skewer it, cook it nice and gently. I'm gonna chop up some garnish. We've got some beautiful Cypriot pita breads that are the bigger types. And this is just like a nod to us being Cypriot, and this is how we barbecue, no?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Okay, thanks. Right, go wash your hands.
Let me put them in the shake. Wait a minute, shake.
Are you gonna put them on a skewer?
Yeah.
I don't wash your hands then.
I will, huh?
I don't wash them, there's no point.
Let me wash it, yeah?
Right, Kamil's going to wash his hands. That's the meat prep done. He's going to put the meat onto skewers. I'm going to chop garnish. For us in Cyprus, garnish is normally just white onion, tomato, lemon juice and parsley. That is it. Really bog standard, really simple, and it's just the way that if I go to a kebab shop, it's what I order is tomato, onion, parsley, lemon juice.
That's it.
That's all you need in a kebab. Even with donors.
Yeah, of course. If you separate, you eat like this way.
Yeah, normally if you order a kebab with that, they know you're Cypriot.
Of course.
What do you want? Shish left.
Okay.
Give me some space.
All right.
Right, so.
Now, the way we put this on the shish, we're going against grain.
Against the grain.
So when you turn like this, the meat doesn't move. Yes? No.
Also, when Dad puts the meat on the skewers, he's pinching. So you go against the grain, you pinch the muscle contracts, you put your skewer in, and that means that you have full control. There's no movement. Like if you ever do a barbecue at home and you put things onto bamboo skewers and it starts to flop about and fuck around, it's because you haven't gone against the grain or pinched the meat onto the skewer. Exactly?
Exactly.
So look, the grain on this piece of meat is going straight down, right?
Yeah.
Dad's cut against the grain, and then as he puts it onto the skewer, he's gonna wrap it, pinch it, and push the skewer through again against the grain, which means that the meat is gonna tighten and not move on the skewer. So, as I said, tomato, parsley, onion. Just gonna take this onion, top and tail. I like to use a nice white onion. You can use a red onion. I find that these white onions are fucking absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Just like so. Take the skin off. And then I'm just gonna give it like a rough dice. I'm not gonna do anything special. Don't want like burger shop onions. I want big chunks of onion, so. straight down. The chop is over there.
Tomorrow we cooking. How many we have?
Not that many. Right, so I'm just gonna cube up this tomato the same way that I've done with the onions, just at the same size. Fuck it, I'm not gonna go across the middle. Just cube these up. And then lastly, I'm not gonna bother chopping up this parsley, I'm just gonna leave it whole. Rip it off. And that's all we're gonna put inside. Got a couple of lemons, some pita bread. That's it, olive oil. Job's a good one.
Kesin oradan. Kesin oradan. Kes yiyeceksin mi?
Your hands in the way, man.
Your lovely wife.
My lovely wife.
Your lovely knife.
There's one thing that you said in the last video and everyone's saying it now. Do you know what it is?
What?
Thanks.
Thanks. Ah.
I was going to say, oh.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, that's Kamil.
That came
My
from
nephew
my
eats
father,
something.
you know?
Came from your father.
Does
Yeah.
it really?
Yeah, of course.
You do it on purpose?
No.
You just saw him do it and then you started doing it?
Yeah.
But you don't do
No,
it in
when
like
you see
memory
something
of your
nice
dad?
to eat, you want to eat it.
Yeah. I'm gonna season this meat and it's gonna make my dad wince, but salt's king. Ready?
Yeah. Don't put my one.
Move your one.
That one, yeah.
Just put salt on your one, man. God, man, it's 1 meal, man.
That's all right, yeah.
Come on, wash your hands. Quick, wash your hands.
No, I cook it.
I'm cooking it, wash your hands. We're just gonna sit here and talk now. I'm gonna do a little interview.
Me?
You're gonna tell the people about your life. Wash your hands. They don't need to know now. Wash your hands.
My life. Best things I done in my life during the war. I saved one family life. 2 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys, and mother. I saved them for killing them.
Right, so meat's marinated, salted. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these on the dry stove, right? Gently, looking after them. Sığmaz.
Why you don't put my...
Sığmaz.
Where are you oraya?
Sen nasıl yaptın bunu, man? What is this, Cam?
Kes. Etik yaptı öyleydi.
Sen kestin eti. A 4 count. Nice little 4 count. Just want to create smoke. Gentle. We're not worried about pink and like beautiful insides. This is about building flavor through smoke, fat and fire.
Benim çalarım kuyruk ama dinlemeyin ki.
We bought shoulder. Kuyruk yaz for legs.
Ha şimdi canım. O duman lazım çıksın.
Dad's saying to me that the smoke has to happen. Without the smoke, you've not built any flavor. And then this is just your opportunity to sit, look after it.
Yeah, and eat,
Yeah, eat outside.
of course.
Normally at this point, Mum would be in the kitchen making Cypress chips, which we'll save for another recipe because I think that everyone should know.
She is very good doing chips, you know that?
She does more than cooks chips, not just because she's white. She does more.
No, she does brilliant chips.
She does brilliant. She does do brilliant Cypress chips. But yeah, this is just what we do. This is like the actual barbecue Sunday. Just sitting and chilling. Right, so when it comes to cooking shish, you have to turn consistently. We want to build this nice and slowly. If we allow the meat to catch too much in the beginning, it's not going to be right. So we've rendered some of the fat out. We're going to introduce the next side and do the same again and keep building that smoky flavor. The more smoke we create, the better the meat's gonna taste, right? So just give it a turn, I'd say once every 2 minutes is enough.
So when you do first turning like this, you have to put your pita bread on there as well. The pita bread is like getting warm. Then you put them.
Yeah, when it's had the turn all the way
The
around.
second one.
Yeah.
Second time you turn, yeah?
When it's no longer raw meat, then you start to introduce like your bread on top.
Yeah.
Your bread gets into like meat bread, like kebab shop style, and you just start to build that smoky flavor on the bread too. I think the best story you have is how you met Mum. Do you want me to tell her?
Your mom long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, but the build up to you meeting Mum is a nice story.
To come to your mom, I had a big life.
Yeah, I know, but...
I had a big life.
So Dad was in the war in 1974, the Cypriot Civil War.
As soon as I finished army, I said this Cyprus is not for me anymore. And I just left. I came here, they let me to come to in 1979. And in a couple of weeks time, I didn't have no money. £6 I came this country. I had £6 on money. And I went and buy bolly beef.
Spam.
Huh? What they call?
Spam.
Bolly beef and franjola.
What's franjola?
Franjola is sliced bread.
Okay, cool.
Yeah? And when I came here, it was during the Christmas time and it was a fire. What they call it? Bonfire? No,
Bonfire night.
No bonfire. The one
Fireworks.
they shoot it. Fireworks.
Yeah, bonfire
I
night.
thought, bloody hell, I left Cyprus and I come here and war again. I didn't know what was going on. I told you we was in war again. A couple of weeks time I went to Mayfair, Tottenham, and I find your mum there.
Which is no longer there. But yeah, so my dad pulled my mum in a nightclub in Tottenham, dressed as John Travolta.
girl. She was tall and beautiful girl. I said to her, would you like a dance? She didn't understand me.
No, you said, would you like this dancing with me?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Maybe my English wasn't very good that
Your
time.
English still not very good that day.
Then here we are, nearly 40 years together. We go up and down sometimes, but that's life.
Innit?
That's life. We still together. And we make you, and Arif and Alif. And now I got 2 grandkids. Oh, that looks nice, man. And
Wait. But as you can see, fat's rendering, we're getting loads of smoke now, and we're just gonna gently cook. Do it to the camera. Move this. Right, so now we've built full exterior on our meat, right? So there's no raw meat. So we're gonna add our pita breads on top. And our pita breads are gonna...
smoke and desert.
Right, so the pita breads are gonna pick up the smoke and the flavor from the meat. They're slowly gonna warm through, but we still have to be vigilant. We still have to move our meat from underneath. We still have to look after it. We can't just allow this now to stay on one side because one side will cook faster than the other. The idea of cooking on a skewer is that you cook from the outside in. So the skewer doesn't get hot until the meat gets hot. So we need to make sure that our outside is looked after and our inside will remain nice and juicy. So this smoky flavor now is going to be picked up by the bread, and we're just going to do our thing. Let the bread steam open. The one thing that I find about pita breads is people don't cook them long enough. You need these to be like steaming before you try to chop them. And also you have to let pita breads rest. When they come up to temperature, don't cut them straight away because you'll end up with a pita bread that looks like that, right? That falls apart. Bring them up to temperature, let them sit for a sec, break a little hole in them, they'll steam apart and then you can start to fill it as a pocket. Toro? Good.
100%.
Thank you. Yapsın. Quick, quick. I'm just gonna add my first bit of butter. Don't tell him. The butter is going to create more smoke, right? So look, straight away, where we've added the fat, we're creating loads more smoke. This is just for us, one, for the juice of the meat to pick up all those buttery flavors, and two, to create this smoky cloud. Don't tell Kamil.
Smell nice, huh?
You know why?
Mogu diyor şey.
Tereyağı. Seninki koymadım. İsten.
Yok.
Tamam.
I want to eat kebab. I don't want to eat butter. It smells like limonata. Huh? Cyprus.
Oh.
Nice, isn't it?
Man, like George, you know. Right, so we're almost there now. We've been cooking 15 minutes. Now, if you're gonna do this at home and add the butter, you have to be careful with what temperature your grill's at. I wouldn't put butter unless you're on about a 4 count. If you go on a 3 count or a 2 count and you start to add butter to fire, you're gonna end up with a fireball. So be very careful when adding it. But it makes a world of difference, man. Good quality lamb, really good French butter, couple handsome Turkish guys. You're laughing, isn't it? Right, 15 minutes. Our lamb's got a good bounce, right? I don't want to overcook it.
What give you that?
No, you can leave your one if you want. Excuse me. Can I put that down? Give me it. The last thing I want to do to this, flour and oregano. Just going to go over the top with oregano. Very Cypriot.
Good.
That went from an oh to an ah. Loads of oregano. A little squash of lemon.
That looks $1 million, you know that.
They can go in there. Let's make a little bit of space.
Are you gonna leave it resting?
Yeah.
What resting?
What do you mean, what resting? Pita bread slowly starting to warm. Is it nice?
Fantastic.
Bomba! Right, so I'm just gonna flash this. Get it back up to temperature. I lost your piece of bread, I'm sorry, I put another one on. Pita breads are warm. Open this up. Yeah. Kamil's already heating one. Look, pita bread, beautifully cooked. In the bottom, we're gonna go parsley. We're gonna go onions next. Just because I want the tomatoes, where we've dressed them in olive oil and salt, have now released their juices. So that's our moist bit, right? Some tomato in there. Now, I'm gonna pull off one of these shish, clamp it, and pull away, right? Just in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want some lemon. I'm gonna go,
A little bit more? No.
oh man, some more onion. A little bit more parsley. Some more tomato on top. Squeeze it. Yeah. Come on.
You can't even get this France, you know that?
France? Why do you say France?
France are able to change?
What's France got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Anyway, enough about France. On
You
to
can get it in France. One minute.
fucking hell.
You know that?
There's more bread. I'll cook you more bread.
Oh, okay. It look bomba, wallahi. Should I eat it?
Test man.
I haven't got no teeth.
We'll buy it.
I can buy it. I'm gonna go Turkey and renew them all.
Delicious, absolutely delicious. Fiery lamb, like clean parsley, bite of onion, acidity from lemon juice and tomatoes, a really nicely cooked pita bread. That for me is just Cyprus in bread, bro.
What about him?
What? I'm gonna make another one. What have you got to say about it?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Başka?
Wallahi, Hasan is nice.
Gerçekten.
I'm getting now, I can't say anything.
My dad doesn't often compliment my food, especially when I do Turkish. It's controversial. If I don't do it Dad's way, it's different. And it's not what he's used to. But this one, I got the all clear. Happy?
Mm-hmm.
Is this better than the chicken? I think it's better than the chicken.
I prefer always this.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, thanks for joining us again for another Sunday session. Kamil's second feature. You got a little bit you got a little bit more info about my dad this time. We're just going to sit here in the garden now, have a gin and tonic, and eat some kebab. Say bye. Don't eat again. Say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed the shish kebab today. I know you didn't eat it. We eat it. We enjoyed it, but you just watch it for us. Enjoy the weekend. Try to do it same things for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah? Don't get upset.
No, it comes out on Sunday. The day they watch it Sunday.
I see. All right, yeah.
Make it on the Sunday evening.
Oh,
Hopefully the sun's out and you get to make yourself a nice little kebab. Yeah?
wish everybody best.
Wish everybody best.
Thank you very much for watching us.
Thanks for coming.
bye-bye.
And bye-bye. Love.
That's it. We try to eat this food You're gonna try. You're gonna speak Turkish later on. No.
We're going to speaking Turkish.